Welcome. This is Thomas with Foxy MC Rider here. I've been wanting to try Blackbear Pass for a while now. I plan to do this with a few of my buddies, which would be riding 250cc motorcycles. And I'd be on my Tenere 700. Many of us call them T7s. But they all flaked, and I was doing the Colorado BDR anyway. So I thought I'd go look at Blackbear Pass. Turns out it's a point of no return. Once you start, you're pretty much stuck going down. I have a lot of two-stroke experience, so I thought I would be able to stomp this Blackbear Pass challenge. But when I got into it, it was much harder than I thought. I watched Deacon Loaning do Blackbear Pass on his T7, fully loaded, but it was really hard to see and understand the steps and the challenges until I was there in person with a fully loaded T7. In the drone footage, I look very well balanced and in control. The GoPro footage, you can hear me try to be positive with, I got this, I can do this, and then finally exasperated, I must do this. But after getting rocked left, right, and what seemed to be standing on my front tire and slamming my bash plate over at least 7 drops, I was beginning to wonder if I was going to make it. 13,000 feet, it takes your breath away. You can't breathe as well. You get winded quickly. I never dropped my bike. I never put my foot down. And I was breathing ragged by going down the challenges. I feel the Lord saved me from my stupidity, and I'm grateful to be alive. I do not need to do Blackbear Pass on a big bike again. It was thrilling and a huge accomplishment, but very risky. This is one of my biggest moto accomplishments, and it felt great to do Blackbear Pass.
Holy cow! That's an adrenaline dump.
That's the first time you ever went down it?
Yeah, first time. First time. That was really much scarier than I thought.
I'd like to thank Tyler of EverRideADV.com and Fran of DualSportSchool.com for mentoring me and being such great friends and riding buddies. Go to FoxyMCRider.com or FoxyMoto.com to read the full after-action report on Blackbear Pass, including GPX files. After Blackbear Pass, I got to Telluride. I rode the last dollar highway to Ouray, and then got back onto the Colorado Backcountry Discovery route and made it an hour or two past Lake City in one day, which is my favorite part of the Colorado BDR. From Telluride to Lake City is epic, and I hope to be able to do that every year for the rest of my life. Riding that day and accomplishing Blackbear Pass was one of the best days of my life.
Blackbear Pass.
I loved it. But I was worn out and went to bed in my tent about 8:30 p.m.
Yeah, pretty rough coming up. Not took things apart. For sure. Used to these little drop-offs. Something. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. I haven't had a snack. Hungry. It's about myself. Yeah, I'm sick. I'm alone. Storm's coming in. And I'm doing Blackbear Pass. Brilliant. How many times do I have to learn? Blackbear Pass. Good hike times, 4-wheel drive, short wheelbase. Got none of those. So let's go. Make sure you notice. Can't even ride the trail. So many government signs. ice on one side of the road. The challenge is trying to stack up at the same time. Pretty easy on video. Famous last words. You like this? Yeah. This is the steps, but again, one way, no return. Maybe I should launch the drone. Biggie. This is it. There's the drone. Park the bank. Scary. Where everything's going. Yeah, here. Let's go. Let's see. Yeah. There's the brake. Undercutting that. Keep wondering when I'm gonna launch the drone. The big finale. Okay, me Lord to make good decisions. Always turn around. The other way. Okay. No biggie. This mirror's gonna be in trouble. You can't turn. That's a major thing. Off-road. Easy on the left, scary on the left. Okay, so we got a right turn. Does that mean I already went through it? game is worse than the actual. But we shall see. Could be wrong. Off my line. No biggie. Gotta be more. That could have been it. I don't know. That's bad what you're doing. Let's see. 52. To the right, I guess. Got this. Woohoo! Yeah, baby. I think that was it. Yeah. Okay, let's not love it up yet already. What's this going on? Torn up on the left. Okay, check it out. Oh yeah, that's right down there. Adrenaline is like taking over. You gotta be smart. You gotta be good. Just stand up and go over. Okay, it's just a dirt bike. It's not a dirt bike. Stand up. Stand up and go. Leg leverage. Like this. Piece of cake. Do it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Gotta do it. Thank God. There's some dirt right here. Yeah, baby. Woo! Holy cow, that's an adrenaline dump.
That's the first time you ever went down it?
Yeah, first time. First time. That was really much scarier than I thought.
Do you like that bike?
What's that?
How well do you like that bike?
I really like it. I've got 8 bikes, but this is my long range. My drone battery's about dead, so I gotta catch it. Sorry, I'll talk to you guys in a second. So shaky. What's that?
What brand is your drone?
This is Skydio.
Okay.
They don't sell them to the public anymore. Wish I would have found you guys on the other side. I thought I went up Opher this morning, and then over here I didn't see anybody on anything.
Yeah.
You have a YouTube channel?
I do.
I'd like to watch that.
Foxy MC Rider. I lived in Tennessee for a couple years. I really love the southern folks. We did White Rim on Wednesday, and a couple of my buddies bailed. And then we came from Onion Creek. Do you know where that's at?
Yeah.
And up and over, there's a cool little,
We did Onion Creek.
well, to Gateway, Colorado. There's kind of a shoot up spot.
Okay.
We had some challenges on. And then we got to Telluride last night and camped out. This morning my buddy's like, I'm out. So he's highwaying home right now.
And there was one.
I didn't tell him I was doing Blackbear. Otherwise he would have never left. My other one has 40,000 miles on it. And it's never been to a mechanic. I changed all the tires and sprockets and everything. Well, I was like, oh yeah, I'm done now. And then there's another one, bigger and badder. I'm like, all right, I'm done now. And then there's a bigger and badder one. And I'm like hitting my case like every drop. And like, I can't use the front brake, I have to use the front brake. Back and forth.
Yeah. Back tire just skids, don't it?
Yeah. I had turned off the ABS.
Oh, yeah, I know how they do this.
Yeah, it's an abomination. It's a little shaky.
Yeah, I understand. I finally calmed down myself.
Yeah, I don't know how you was talking right after you got off of that. I couldn't even talk. I switched my breath.
Well, I'll try. Well, I've got probably 80 pounds of gear and a 450-pound bike. So can I go down the hill with you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you give me a couple minutes?
Oh, yeah.
Eat this and
You'll run off and leave us.
try not to shake. I droned, you know, the Opher Pass, the rock slide, the last little bit. I droned that whole thing.
Wow.
And I didn't put a foot down. I just slammed it. It was awesome. Last year, I did it solo, but I never took a break. Like, I came from Telluride to the top, and I hit that big hole on the left, closer to the cliff. And I think I made it through it, but I got tossed, and I had to stop and catch my breath. But this time I just did it without stopping. It was nice.
Yeah, I was surprised to see what kind of bike that was when it got down here. From down here, I thought, man, is that one of them BMWs? It was a big bike.
Yeah, it looked big when you was coming down.
On White Rim, my buddy had a T7. He didn't have this case guard, and he put a 1/2-inch hole right there.
Oh, no. Where's
Right.
that?
White rim.
White Rim?
Yeah.
So we was gonna do that, but you had to have a permit to do it.
Yeah. And I was like, well, to fix it right, we should lay it on his belly, take the case off. I've got some JB weld, and let it sit for 45 minutes. But he'd lost 1.5 quarts of oil. So one buddy went and got 1 quart of just motor oil, better than nothing.
Yeah.
And we put that in, and he rode it all the way home to Moab and didn't leak at all. But he hurt his ribs. He actually broke a couple ribs.
Oh, man.
I was like, you gotta have the airbag. I think I'm gonna go home to Mama now. Jeez. Still shook up. Where am I?
expect. Be confident. You got this. Give me like 3 minutes. up there. It's still got 80% battery, so.
Yeah. I didn't know when you wanted to stop or what.
I got it in circle mode right now.
Cool.
So smile and wave, boys.
Arby's, but I know they don't have those, so I need my sandals. All I got is my boots and my sandals for this trip. I've had these sandals for like 10 years. They've been on every adventure I've ever been on. Haven't lost them yet.
Pretty good strap, so.
Yeah, Giant Loop. I think they're in Idaho now.
And he explained it all to us, how we were supposed to get to Telluride, which is 50 miles away by way of the regular highway. However, there was a shortcut. And says Blackbear Road, you don't have to be crazy to drive this road, but it helps.